This has been a day. I hope all my music's in there. And I'm so sorry for skipping. At this point, I don't care. The carriage will not that much. I don't think we're going to do the Mauer.
What?
I don't think we'll do the Mauer, will we?
Are we supposed to do prelude music for this one? Or?
Yeah, let's just start by it.
What's the prelude stuff?
Yeah.
The sonata. Start with the sonata?
Yeah.
What's the order? What order are we in?
We don't have an order.
We'll just pull them up.
But sonata number 22 works perfectly.
Sonata number 22.
And then Canzona Person Ori number 4 next.
Yeah.
Can we take this kind of slower?
Yeah.
All right.
You ready?
Repeats?
Is your tuba out?
Yeah, let's just do repeats.
Repeats?
Yeah, repeats are good.
Are there 2 repeats? Is there
Yeah.
one at the end that goes back to the middle?
One in the middle to the back to the beginning, and then one at the end back to the middle.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, what tempo do you want us to do it at? 1,
they're trying to signal you.
Oh yeah.
The American flag.
What should we play now?
Pomp and circumstance.
You're ready.
Great.
Everybody remember how the repeat works?
For pump and circumstance.
No.
You don't?
No.
It goes back to 2 before 1.
Oh, okay. We play straight through, right?
Yeah. And once we
Then we go back to 19 at the end.
We're good.
still walking. Ready? Starting 1, 2, 3. I think they've been done for a while. Are they really? No kidding. Start at pickups to 2, pickups to 1 again?
Pickups to 1?
Or 1?
Yeah, 1. 1. Ready?
Please be seated.
We couldn't see.
Good afternoon. I'm Susan Johnson, Associate Dean in the college. Welcome to the commencement ceremony of the College of Sciences and Humanities. I am particularly pleased to welcome the many family members, friends, and guests who are here today to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. I would like to introduce our guests on the platform. Dr. Sue McDowell, Associate Vice President for Research and Professor of Biology. And Dr. Adam Beach, Dean of the Graduate School and Professor of English. The College of Sciences and Humanities is defined by its faculty. We value the faculty for the work that they do with you, our students, and now graduates. The faculty helps you to learn, to expand your horizons, and to discover potential that you often didn't even know you had. We take great pride in the quality of our faculty, and this year we have invited Jen Rowland to be our commencement speaker. Jen is a faculty member in the Department of Philosophy and Religious Studies. This year, she received the prestigious Ball State University Law Head Teaching Award for excellent teaching in the university core curriculum. As an outstanding award winner, Jen has been described by her students as caring, knowledgeable, and amazing. Please join me in welcoming Jen Rowland to the podium.
It's all true. What's up, nerds? I wrote 2 speeches for today. The first speech was basically Braveheart, and I was going to send you into battle against the other colleges. But look how you're dressed. You'd trip over your robes, so I scratched that. And I'll give the second speech today. Today, you have succeeded. In your academic career here, you took approximately 40 final exams. You wrote at least 50 papers, and you spent over 1,900 hours in classrooms. That's 80 full 24-hour days, which you probably spent 2 of those in North Quad looking for your classroom. If you did the reading assignments, and I know you did, you have read thousands of pages of the best wisdom human civilization has to offer, and you're done. By the lights of Ball State, you checked all the boxes, you've met all the requirements, and you are a success. But I want this to be the last time anyone ever says this to you. It's not that I don't want you to achieve your goals, and it's not that I don't want people to be proud of you, or for them to be proud of you, or for you to be proud of yourself. What I want is for success never to be defined for you by anyone or anything else ever again. What it means to succeed, what it means to live a good life, you must be free to decide. I teach ethics here at Ball State, and some philosophers in ethics say the most important special thing about you is the fact that you don't have to be ruled by your instincts, dominated by your drives, or be a slave to your passions. Your big old brains allow you to project any number of possible futures, take any number of perspectives, understand the suffering of your fellow citizens, and choose something new. When you see a stick lying on the ground, it doesn't mean anything until you pick it up. It could be a tool, a magic wand with a phoenix feather core, or a weapon to wield against your enemies so you can take their stuff. You didn't ask to come to this party, but now you have to decide how to rage. The point is, you get to decide what you want, and you get to decide what it means to succeed. This is a serious task, and it's the basis of democracy. We have to be able to trust one another to get it right. Freedom doesn't just happen. We free one another through the choices we make about how to treat each other. This is a human act undertaken deliberately, and it requires total mutual commitment to each other's freedom. But you have a lot working against you. Martha Nussbaum argued in 2009 that we are in the midst of a crisis. That crisis is the trend of measuring success solely in terms of profit. If this trend continues, she says, nations all over the world will soon be producing generations of useful machines rather than complete citizens who can think for themselves, criticize tradition, and understand the significance of another person's sufferings and accomplishments. If we skew the definition of success in favor of only the most profitable enterprises, we lose the kind of thinking required for a democracy to thrive: empathy, imagination, and taking another person's perspective. If we cannot imagine what it's like to be another person, democracy is done for. When we measure success of education only in terms of what our graduates earn, democracy is done for. And when we focus only on what is useful instead of also on what is good, we lose what makes humans special. You guys are going to be extraordinarily useful. You'll be entrepreneurs. You'll be teachers, parents, scientists, journalists, telephone handset sanitizers. Totally useful. What you are not is a machine. You're not a shopping cart to be filled with products. You're not a vehicle to carry other people's ideas to the polls. And you're not a weapon to be pointed at people who don't fall in line. Don't get me wrong, I want you to make money, lots of it, and send some to me. But if we choose to define success solely by profit and usefulness, that's not enough, and it's not the right path. Getting to decide what you're going to binge watch after work isn't the only kind of freedom, though you should totally watch The Good Place. The main character is an ethics professor, I had to say that. And the freedom to choose from among 15 kinds of car air fresheners isn't the right kind of freedom. Although TBH, I wish they had Oreo-scented ones. Somebody invent that for me. So what kind of freedom are we working for? I submit to you that our birthright is freedom from domination. And not just domination by princes and palaces, as Walter Benjamin put it, but underhanded subjection to the kinds of economic and bureaucratic powers that hide their modes of mastery. This is the kind of power that tells you there's only one way to measure your success: by your paycheck. And that's a kind of domination that's hard to see working against you. Because if you're only focused on your own salary, You won't notice when freedom is absent for yourself or for anyone else. A person unable to recognize the absence of freedom is a useful machine, one that can be steered to support anyone, compromise anything, and accept the suffering of thousands of fellow humans as long as it results in profit. How can I count myself successful if I have to take food out of your hands to do it? How can I count myself happy if it requires your misery? My liberation is bound up with yours. We free each other. And that's the power of the education you just received. Your critical thinking skills, your ability to imagine other people's lives, the history you've studied. You're more likely to be able to recognize the absence of freedom, both for yourself and for your fellow humans. And this is where your real job begins. When you walk out of here today, you have a chance to decide what success is for you. Will you measure it in dollars and cents? Or will you measure it by the richness of your connection and commitment to your fellow humans? By working for each other's freedom and not just our own comfort and convenience. For what is material prosperity if we have not love for our neighbors? In conclusion, as I tell my students at the end of every class, make good choices.
Pretty amazing, huh? Thank you, Jen. And now I'm pleased to present the Dean of the College of Sciences and Humanities, Dr. Maureen McCarthy.
That was indeed an amazing talk. I'd like to thank Professor Jen Rowland one more time. Good afternoon. First, we will recognize those students graduating with honors from our college. Will all the associate degree students with a grade point average of 3.6 or higher please stand and be recognized? We would now like to honor those students receiving baccalaureate degrees whose cumulative grade point averages for all 4 years are especially high. These students are wearing medallions designating the appropriate honor. Students with cumulative averages of at least 3.6 but less than 3.8 graduate cum laude. Will you please rise? You may be seated. Students with scholastic averages of 3.8 but less than 3.9 graduate magna cum laude. Will you please rise? You may be seated. The highest scholastic honors are reserved for those whose cumulative scholastic average for their entire career is 3.9 or above. These exceptional scholars graduate summa cum laude. Will those graduates please rise? You may be seated. Upon a rare occasion, a person graduates from the university with a 4.0 grade point average, meaning that all letter grades have been A's. We are pleased that this year there are 7 such graduates in the College of Sciences and Humanities. Madeline Atkinson, whose majors are psychological science and pre-medical preparation. Abby R. Busey, whose major is teaching in social studies. Alyssa R. Henschel, whose majors are chemistry and pre-medical preparation. Marin Marie Orchard, whose majors are history and women's and gender studies. Madeline Marie Roebling, whose majors are political science and women's and gender studies. Brian J. Snow, whose major is biology. And Valerie Weingart, whose major is English. Would these 7 students please rise? You may be seated. We also have students who are graduating today with departmental honors. Each department establishes special requirements for departmental honors in addition to the regular graduation requirements. The minimum grade point average for students graduating with departmental honors is 3.5 in the academic major. Will those students graduating with departmental honors please stand? You may be seated. Another honored group of students consists of those graduating from the Honors College. They are wearing red and white honors cords, which designate the University Honors Program. Will those students please rise and be recognized? You may be seated. We also wish to recognize those graduating seniors who have demonstrated excellence in writing through the submission of a writing portfolio and a common essay examination. Will those students who are graduating with academic honors in writing please stand? You may be seated. And finally, we wish to recognize those graduating seniors who are ROTC cadets and who were commissioned this morning. Will those cadets please rise and be recognized?
During the university ceremony this morning, President Mearns conferred degrees on all of our graduating students. Now, Dean McCarthy and Associate Dean Claire Chateau will receive the graduates of this college. Students receiving master's degrees, baccalaureate degrees, and associate degrees will come to the stage by department to be greeted by Dean McCarthy or Associate Dean Chateau. Dr. Kevin Smith, Associate Dean, and Dr. Scott Pattison, Professor of Chemistry, will assist. As students leave the stage, they will be greeted by their department chair. The names of the graduates will be read by Dr. Lisa Marie Kurasak, Assistant Professor in the Department of Modern Languages and Classics, and Dr. Mahamoud Subir, Assistant Professor in the Department of Chemistry.
But I think he has to start first on his side. He starts, right?
Those graduating with majors in anthropology will be greeted by Dr. Jennifer Wise, Chairperson of the Department of Anthropology. The first graduates will be receiving master's degree. Amanda Ballot.
Those graduating with majors in geography will be greeted by Dr. Chris Ayres, representing the Department of Geography. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Sarah Marsola.
The following graduates in anthropology will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Charity Monroe.
The following graduates in geography will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Ethan Rossick.
Crystal Combs.
Balint Salvare.
Abby Clark.
Amanda Kedersky.
Savannah Myers.
Lucas Spurgeon.
Mia Nicholson.
Clara Newrouter.
Elisa Bauer.
Daniel Greenway.
Megan McGuinn.
Katie Smotherman.
Shan Gillespie.
Taylor Wells.
Sydney Green.
Derek Marcy.
Marisabella Martinez.
Alex Darland.
Amanda Petit.
Garrett Fueling.
Christina Gutierrez.
Okay, I need the other one too. Thank you. Okay. Those graduating with majors in geological sciences will be greeted by Dr. Rick Flugeman, Chairperson of the Department of Geological Sciences. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Jonathan Vitali.
Connor McCoy.
Mark Ingram.
Justin Fleetwood Goolsby.
The following graduates in geological sciences will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Rebecca Pitcock.
Those graduating with majors in biology will be greeted by Dr. Camuel Badger, Chairperson of the Department of Biology. The first graduates will be receiving master's degree. Bryce Buchanan.
Luke Sutton.
Hannah Badger.
Rodney Allen Manny.
Anthony Knepp.
Those graduating with majors in history will be greeted by Dr. Abel Alves, Chairperson of the Department of History. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Catherine Evans.
Scott Zello.
Anna Kinnan.
Julie Griffith.
Frank Lacopo.
Roshdi Mohammed Al-Ghamdi.
Brendan White.
Mohammed Hussein Al-Sagaf.
The following graduates in history will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Scott Baldwin.
Garrett McDonald.
Zoe Taylor.
The following graduates in biology will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Casey Trammell.
Austin Glowab.
Kale Malam.
Hope Massingale.
Aaron Taylor.
Carly Vose.
Madison Machier.
Danielle Lane.
Emma Rhodes.
Lexi Grivell.
Grant Thompson.
Abby Busey.
Emilia Garcia.
Samuel Carlton.
Morgan Eaton.
Caroline Ann Ogan.
Paul Harper.
Anna K. Muckenfoos.
Chloe Shaley.
Andrew Francis Lee Michael.
Megan Kelsey.
Corey Monique Bathe.
Erica Longi.
Kayla Marie Irvine.
Liana Runian.
Amanda Geraldine Corda.
Elizabeth White.
Evan Carter Prast.
Andona Aguirre.
Raushni Brambot.
Zachary Laughlin.
Danielle Thomas.
Alex Bartzol.
Michelle Adams.
Jared Miller.
Jacob Wade Parks.
Sydney Harma.
James Rubino IV.
Jerry Beck.
Sam Walls.
Bailey Shorey.
Corey Glatt.
Kara Connor.
Mitchell Klosterman.
Abigail Main.
Jeremy Burley.
Corwin Vaughn.
Jocelyn Hall.
April Hart.
Joshua Taylor.
Kirsten Hopkins.
Colin Eller.
Hannah Jones.
Alyssa Larson.
Catherine Nelson.
Marin Orchard.
Taylor Ann Smith.
Catherine Powell.
Jalen Jones.
Carly Mandel.
Deja Shelton.
Colin Burdette.
Sarah McConkey.
Megan Vose.
Anastasia Killor.
Destiny Mundy.
Elena Bloom.
Joshua Wilkinson.
Kia Sutcliffe.
Those graduating with majors in mathematical sciences will be greeted by Dr. Michael Kars, Chairperson of the Department of Mathematical Sciences. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Austin Roberson. August Roberson. Apologies.
Kayla Wheated.
Daniel, can you say it for me? Daniel Tuisenge.
Heidi Rose Homan.
Alex Parkinson.
Elizabeth Grace Muller.
Bright Afriye.
Cora Rosario.
Sultanam Begum.
Sarah Ward.
Jishan Ahmed.
David Panko.
Danielle Hauser.
Madison Hobbs.
Elise Correa.
Zane Barker.
The following graduates in mathematical sciences will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Michael Jones.
Allison Barty.
Megan Cook.
Cassandra Blum.
Jennifer Rodman.
Michael Stewart.
Everett Prabella.
Paul DeRolf.
Nicole Stife.
Ashley Dale.
Sydney Hunt.
Layla Milton.
James William Falkenberg.
Brian Snow.
Erica Myers.
Rachel Swearingen.
Madison Wallace.
Jory Polzer.
Drew Hoppy.
Connor Stevenson.
Adam Mullins.
Monica Zaragoza.
Grant Armstrong.
Jessica Brizik.
Marston Miller.
Caleb Embry.
Bailey Blinn.
Sarah Worley.
Kerrigan Miser.
Montana Ogden.
Michaela Schutte.
Jessica Armin.
Matthew Gorm.
Clayton Eldridge.
Jared Searer.
Evan Bird.
Danielle Cook.
Savannah Lundgren.
Alexandra Weinert.
Megan Horsfall.
Lindsay Trepton.
Kayla Harpold.
Scott Eddy.
Maria Shoemaker.
Lacey Johnson.
Haley Vitali.
Casey Knoll.
Sydney Orr.
Garrett Evers.
Elizabeth Warren.
Those graduating with majors in modern languages and classics will be greeted by Dr. Chris Luke, chairperson of the Department of Modern Languages and Classics. These graduates will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Morgan Wysong.
Nicholas Sigworth.
Caitlin Lay.
Sarah Lindholm.
Shelby Belcher. Pavich or Pavich?
Mujtaba Suar El Dahab.
Alexandra Pavich.
Colton Large.
Jessica Spencer.
Melissa Tensley.
Laura Marschitz.
Sydney Doherty.
Paige Hansen.
Michaela Barbosa.
Tina Merrick.
Michaela Michner.
Spencer Goodman.
Mitra Befruz.
Anna Stevens.
Jacob Harshnish.
Michael Young.
Caitlin Atkins.
Nicholas Houston.
Monica Neb.
Brianna Levy.
Sabrina Mangapora.
Kelly Cutshaw.
Courtney Johnson.
Theodore Hoffman.
Kaylee Beasley.
Shayna Hainline.
Peter Bierbauer.
Brady Fisher.
Autumn Miller.
Those graduating with majors in natural resources and environmental management will be greeted by Dr. Jesse Jazee, representing the Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Management. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Jacob Price.
Evan Dudley.
The following graduates in Natural Resources and Environmental Management will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Tyler Mulhall.
Those graduating with majors in chemistry will be greeted by Dr. Robert Samuelson, chairperson of the Department of Chemistry. The following graduates in chemistry will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Craig Weinberger.
Marissa Gosnell.
Alisa Heinschel.
Caitlin Carroll.
Alicia Rayburn.
Christina Chire.
Jordan Hartong.
Tori Newsom.
Anna K. West.
Kami Christina Cleefish.
Jordan Ingle.
Josie Weaver.
Jacob Zenz.
Priti Samra.
Bryce Dotson.
Austin Kinney.
Logan Vaughn.
Lucas Clay.
Rachel Hines.
Ross Morgan.
Justin Sheets.
Adam Bogenreef.
Benjamin O'Brien.
Those graduating with majors in philosophy and religious studies will be greeted by Dr. David Concepcion, chairperson of the Department of Philosophy and Religious Studies. These graduates will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Jack McCowan.
Christina Perez.
Jonathan Hunter Goodspeed.
Sarah Pruitt.
Sophie Gordon.
Joe Hannon.
Shannon Dangcho.
Courtney Spruill.
Benjamin McIntosh.
Abigail Wagner.
Benjamin Slightum.
Jessica A. Riso.
Michael Anthony Mares.
Erica Welch.
Samantha Carpenter.
Luke Shoemaker.
Luke Owens.
Those graduating with majors in computer science will be greeted by Dr. Paul Buis, chairperson of the Department of Computer Science. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Sagar Kaza.
Those graduating with majors in physics and astronomy will be greeted by Dr. Joel Byron, Chairperson of the Department of Physics and Astronomy. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Dylan Griffith.
Arthur Parsons.
The following graduates in physics and astronomy will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Kayla Stinson.
The following graduates in computer science will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Cooley York.
Ryan Bartholomew.
Nicholas Torres.
Dustin Carter.
Chase Goodman.
Those graduating with majors in political science will be greeted by Dr. Darren Wheeler, representing the Department of Political Science. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Maya Reeve.
Spencer Colbus.
Stephanie Davidson.
Tone Tran.
Miranda Smith.
Seth Winslow.
Austin Pointer.
Kristen Weber.
Jared Knotts.
Aiden Kearney.
Brittany Coline.
Bryce Rains.
Belinda Smith.
Evan Haviland.
Ginger Simonson Kendall.
Shane Franklin.
Swetley Brown.
Robert Austin Jr.
Tyler Lehman.
Michael T. Baxter.
Connor O'Loughlin.
Max Holtman.
Ted Combs.
Jared Niemeyer.
The following graduates in political science will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Brandon Jones.
Samuel Records.
Nyla Funches.
Riley Newkirk.
Paula Rodriguez.
Nicole Porton.
Brian Mata.
Jacob Little.
Taylor Millsap.
Nathan Barr.
Ashley Remmel.
Andrew Jones.
Aaron Franklin.
Darius Pierre.
Frank Simmons.
James Schrader.
Shantanese James.
Chase Hoffmeister.
Lexus Logan.
Caitlin Radar.
Lafayette Deshawn Jordan.
Brittany Lauren Stokes.
Megan Sumner.
Ray Jones.
Madeline Kleins.
Jen C.
Naiwana Smith.
Damon Knosp.
Jessica Deckard Mills.
Shane Hieronymus.
Ashley Roberts.
Isaac Walling.
Madeline Robling.
Dylan Price.
Taylor Bauer.
David Weisenberg.
Michael Santos.
Joshua Schoen.
Vincent Walker.
Min Zing.
Aaron Corinne Burbank.
Jack McGinnis.
Alicia Diaz.
Lucas Smith.
Abby Peters.
Joe Levy.
Sydney Kirby.
Brian Lynch.
Donovan Smith.
Luke John Sika.
Katie Velikas.
Philip Shurkov.
Jessica Nicole Kaufman.
Those graduating with majors in criminal justice and criminology will be greeted by Dr. Benjamin Gibbs, representing the Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology. The first graduates will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Cameron Owens.
Emily Drew Phipps.
Evan Teed.
Allison Nicole Hunter.
Nicholas Esquivel.
Casey Upperman.
Robert Stevens.
Malik Hurt.
Evan Thorstad.
Those graduating with majors in psychological science will be greeted by Dr. Guy Middleman, chairperson of the Department of Psychological Science. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. Shelby Smith.
Megan Brobst.
Dara Tinkler.
Rachel Burns.
Alexia Kilgore.
Ryan Gilman.
Gangnam Guang.
Levi Glassburn.
Jessica King.
Caleb Gramon.
Margaret Ascalani.
Benjamin Wright.
Tanya Elizabeth Morales Zelaya.
Macklin Hayes.
The following graduates in psychological science will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Jaslyn Williams.
That's a real, someone in a real.
Lakin Miller.
No, she said say it, like, right now. Right now. Say it.
Mary Elizabeth Ford.
Elizabeth Nieves Paz.
Tamisha Lee Oates.
Connor.
One second.
Connor Hobbs.
I'll have you say it for me in a minute. Morgan Simone Clark.
Angel Hill.
And say your last name. Okay. Korea Danye Cobb.
Deja Clardy.
Candace Grimmy.
Taikia Cantrell.
Kelly Evie.
Brielle McFarland.
Jenna Huber.
Ebony Griffin.
Natalie Swihart.
Destiny Chrisman.
Sarah Fanwick.
Serena Clay.
Becky Ash.
Karima Fitz.
Nina Van Kopenal.
Ross Phillips.
Cherish Beadler.
Caleb Hunt.
Nico Coley.
Martin Dartsey. Dirts.
Octavia Miller. Danielle Nevels.
Abigail Herkel.
Megan Cater.
Christina Gamboa.
Ryan Heron.
Justice Harris.
Sean Courtney.
Olivia Druitt-Miller.
Emily Creasy.
Madison Doyle.
Heather England.
Rachel Metzler.
Ashley Moffett.
Emily Coquille.
Say your name.
Tamara Blakely.
Danielle Ladage.
Faith Bradford.
Jefferson Reddick.
Jessica Francis.
Herbert Preby.
Elizabeth Smith Rainey.
Sarah Ross.
Haley Mosier.
Alexis Rodriguez.
Shelby Elizabeth Marie Smith.
Robbie Deanna Wiggins.
Bea Torella.
Ryan Price.
Shelby Zan.
Catherine A.L. Orosheff.
Abby Oxley.
Linnea Foreman.
Livy Oxley.
Sarah Bobinger.
Krista Kranz.
Kristen Morris.
Griffin Heckerman.
Brooke Filet.
Kaylee McLean.
Adrian Ariano.
Riley Clemens.
Matt Wisnowski.
Anna Allen.
Tyler White.
Megan Robbins.
Kenneth Delph.
Emily Pinkert.
Beery.
Perry Bowles II.
Jenna Beery.
Darren Scott Jr.
Bailey Books.
Blaine Beaver.
Say your name.
Audia Childers.
Connor Kiefaber.
Maria Conley.
Luke Lips.
Megan Metner.
Alexander Stein.
Anna Merrick.
Daniel Lapek.
Elizabeth Cozart.
Dapriel Fuller.
And Megan.
Megan Kinninger.
Kyla Seymour.
Celie McKinley.
Nader Alwa.
Sarah Hapner Bollinger.
Abdul Rahman Alderoy.
Megan Milliken.
Those graduating with majors in English will be greeted by Dr. Patrick Collier, representing the Department of English. The first graduates will be receiving master's degree. John Emerson Knapp Carter.
Bailey Weaver.
Mary Knapp Carter.
Samuel Richard Bennett.
Paula Weinman.
Morgan Smotherman.
Amory Orchard.
Shania Taylor.
Rachel Beatty.
Aurora Ross.
Anthony Salazar.
Brittany Philpott.
Emily Schramm.
Christine Cooper.
Angela Tomasello.
Caitlin Bennett.
Abdullah Albloui.
Sarah Osborne.
Khalid Algamdi.
Madeline Atkinson.
Abdullah Aldali.
Taylor Dillon.
Ahlam Hassan Al Nahwi.
Laura Harritz.
The following graduates in English will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Madison Savage.
Emily Danner.
Pamela Fancher.
Emily Green.
Taylor Whittle.
Victoria Ducret.
Jordan Brinker.
Chandrell Deal.
Caitlin Sumner.
Taylor Colditz.
Megan Stafford.
Jodeci Ray Henderson.
Josh Pearson.
Caton Polas.
Matthew Swain.
Austin Tayton.
Paige Price.
Natasha Chopra.
Hannah Marshall.
Okay. Kirsten Riles.
Erica Royals.
Gary Pisello.
Amanda Belcher.
Audra Lee Butler.
Christy Couch.
Margaret Kreisen.
Madison Hirsch.
Haley Ritchie.
Kayla Scott.
Brianna Alessi.
Alisa Huckabee.
Raven Bracking.
Emily Mack.
Kyra Barrett.
Olivia Jensen.
Natalie Kitchen.
Kayla Veal.
Aaron Payson.
Robert Hunt.
Brooklyn Page Walker.
Kara Harris.
Brittany Gray.
Madison Lyon.
Ian Mercurio.
Hannah Partridge.
Candace Gray Smith.
Sandra Gresh.
Allison Smith.
Natalie Kavanagh.
Moore. Sarah Moore.
Melissa Jones.
Kristen Tusi.
Kristen Parks.
Halbert.
Tyler Halbert.
Kelsey McDonald.
Maria Morandi.
Alexandria Samapas.
Daniel Taylor Todd.
Aiden Sachs.
Caitlin Oakley.
Janie Abrakta.
Dylan Ritterer.
Kate Schaefer.
Henry Wynn.
Cody DeHaven.
Jordan Penny.
Randy Flick.
Damon Singleton.
Savannah Newton.
Julia Bagay.
Allison Kiley.
Chad Reynolds.
Andrew Hughes.
Mackenzie Miller.
Tynan Drake.
Jacqueline Trailer.
Mason Ulf.
Kelly Nicholson.
Allison Spiker.
Rebecca A. Rodriguez.
Manda Underwood.
Allison Abbey.
Hannah Winters.
Lionel Allen Curd.
Christelle Marino.
And then Rainey. Kara Elizabeth Rainey.
Carly Sharkey.
Michaela Adkisson.
Alexis Lawhorn.
Samantha Vandiganet.
Celia Marlene Westbrook.
Morgan Taylor.
Miranda Tesloff.
Those graduating with majors in sociology will be greeted by Dr. Chad Menning, chairperson of the Department of Sociology. The first graduates will be receiving master's degrees. C.S. Hendershot.
Kaylin Montana Ryer.
Tom Henry. Sunny.
Courtney Schwartz.
Sunny Matters.
Tracy Taylor.
Morgan South.
Christine Robinson.
The following graduates in sociology will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Matthew McConnell.
Kevin Walbrook.
Madison Ream.
Noah Patterson.
Lindsay Shockley. Katarina Johnson. No. Allison Page Goins. Sarah Elizabeth Herman. We're done, right? Valerie Hatcher. Jessica Menker. Erica Summerson.
Schultz.
Jennifer Schultz. Olivia Power. Daphne Scott. Peter Michael Brannon Moskaloo.
Sarah.
Samaria Hamilton. Tiffany Louts. John Adams. Those graduating with majors in Women's and Gender Studies will be greeted by Dr. Lisa Pellerin, Director of the Department of Women's and Gender Studies. These graduates will be receiving baccalaureate degrees. Shelby Leverett. Cortland Sheffer. Emily Foray. Sterling Andler. Madison Suri. Abigail Curdiz. Ainsley George.
I think I'm supposed to go sit now.
Congratulations. Today is a day to recognize all of your hard work. All of your professors share the joy and sense of accomplishment that you feel today. There are other people here who are equally proud. Your family, friends have supported you both financially and emotionally. Their efforts contributed mightily to your success. We owe them a debt of gratitude. Please join me in a round of applause for your family and friends. And now is a time to celebrate. As the colors pass and the platform party follows, we ask that the audience please remain seated for the recessional. And this concludes the 2018 College of Sciences and Humanities graduation ceremony.
Thank you all. I know it was a mad dash. We all did it. I thought we'd never get here, but we did. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we have an hour. Well, probably 45 minutes, right?
Yeah. And then we come and play 15 before.
We kind of just want to lay down somewhere.
Let's figure out what we're playing.
Can we play Libertango?
I don't know if I have the chops.
I have it with me.
I do too.
I don't have